Hiding amidst automobile repair shops and a line of pastel-colored apartments is Mike Perfetto's underground tattoo studio. Perfetto has been tattooing in this shop for many years, and at 63, he doesn't see himself leaving anytime soon. He still remembers the first time he tattooed someone, himself.
I met a guy, well, actually lived down the block from us, Anthony Chappelle, and he had hand-poke tattoos. And I asked him how he did it, and he said with a needle and thread. So me being stupid, I threaded my mother's sewing needle, I dipped it in India ink, and I sewed my name in my arm. When he saw it, he was like, "Oh look, you're good, you got it to stay." He's like, "Wait a minute, how old are you?" I said, "I'm 14. He goes, "Oh my God," he says, "just don't tell your parents I taught you how to do that."
Soon after tattooing himself, Perfetto started tattooing others. But he didn't enter the industry during the best time. In 1961, the New York City Health Department banned tattooing due to the hepatitis outbreak.
They said there was some kid who got hepatitis. They said there was a hepatitis outbreak. But my uncle, Coney Island Freddie Grossman, he fought it tooth and nail. He even said, "Wow, well, show me this kid. Where's this kid's gravesite? You're saying a kid died from it. Where is he? Where's his medical records?" Like I said, if you're going to be convicted of murder, you have to have a habeas corpus. You got to show up with a body, right?
The ban didn't deter Perfetto from pursuing what he loved most.
When I first started, I was surprised that somebody actually knocked on the door and said they wanted to get a tattoo. Because at this point I was 16 years old, and I had grown men coming there to get tattoos.
By you?
Yeah, I was still 16 at the time.
And
I was even surprised. For some reason they did.
Okay.
But I was there at a perfect time because there wasn't much competition around, and nobody starts off good. Believe me, you make a mess out of it until you start to get the hang of it.
While tattooing kept Perfetto busy, there came a point when things changed in his personal life. Perfetto used to smoke weed and snort cocaine extensively, and on July 4th, 1986, he almost killed somebody in cold blood for blowing off a firecracker.
Then it all dawned upon me. I was like, wow, I'm really the black sheep of this family. I come from a good household. I come from a good family. I'm really bad news. And believe me, I prayed hard that day. And I went to sleep at 1 in the afternoon. Then I woke up at 5 p.m. and I had no urge to do any drugs anymore. It was over, just like that. Period. The end.
Fully dedicated to tattooing since then, Perfetto says he views tattoos more as an art form than a business.
My reasoning is because the way a captain runs a ship, the captain of a ship, he can do any job below him. If the whole entire crew somehow fell asleep, he could take care of every single thing on that ship and navigate it, right? Now, an entrepreneur, they may know absolutely nothing about tattooing if they're the tattoo entrepreneur.
Do you think tattooing is a job? Do you treat it as a job?
No, because like Confucius said, if you love your job, you'll never work a day in your life, right? I really love what I do.
Do you like the feeling that something that you just did is going to be with someone forever?
100%. I always said, the day that I pass away, all of the people that are running around with my tattoos, I hope all of the tattoos just start to tickle a little bit so they can get one last laugh out of me.
Perfetto describes himself as a chronic daydreamer. At least one of his dreams, tattooing others, continues to live. Will you ever stop tattooing people? Will you ever retire?
Retire?
Yeah, or will you just do this for the rest of your life?
Ironically, I have high-maintenance girlfriends.
Okay.
Slows down the process of retirement. Even when I hit the big lotto, like the mega bucks or whatever they call it, even when I hit it, I don't say if, when I hit it, I'll probably still be tattooing. I'll give my friends chunks of money. I have a list of 72 people I'm going to give money to when I hit it. I actually have a list, Tom. God's honest truth.